Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222, and get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon today by logging on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
Introducing Larry D. Reid.
All right, welcome to Larry Reid Live. I'm your host, Larry Reid, and today, on August the 23rd of 2021, I have a very special guest, and this is someone I absolutely love. If you know me and my love for gospel music, then you know that one of my favorite people meeting on the road when I was being the Stella Award nominated gospel artist running everywhere trying to get a radio, I was able to have dinner with you and her father as well. Her father is in the studio. There he is. That's him. Look, I'm gonna say it like she said. That's Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
That's Daddy. When we was eating, it was me, you, I think Pastor Cheryl Season, and we were with, what's the man name that done the radio? God, light skinned man. Rick Joyner. Love Rick.
Yeah.
And we just all were eating because that man can cook.
Yes.
And one of the things that Vincent was with me at the time that was so funny, I said, she's so regular. I mean, you would think your voice is so huge and your talent is like crazy.
Thank you.
You know you're talented, don't you?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now you doing that thing like Willie Moore did. And you have to know you're talented.
Yes.
You're doing. I love it. I love it. The way that you sing. Now, are you a alto or a soprano or contralto? What are you?
I'm an alto. Sometimes I get up there, but you know, I don't camp out up there.
You're
I get up there and I just come on back down. Yeah.
And do you go to like an ENT? You take care of your voice, or all of this is just God-led?
Yeah, for me, it's definitely what helps me is rest.
Okay.
When I get a lot of rest, I'm able to be more effective. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm going all out of order. This is gospel recording artist, and also now you are on the radio now.
Yeah.
And you had the voice for it back then. You were a pro. Jekalyn Carr is with us. Now, how was it? The last time we saw you, you were all over our TVs and you were hosting the Stellar Awards. How was that?
It was great. When I found out I had the opportunity to do it, what people don't know is before the year came in, I had a list of things that I wanted to accomplish this year. And hosting a big television show was on that list.
Wow.
So when I found out, I was definitely honored. I was shocked. And then finding out I was hosting with my big brother, Ty, it just took things to another level. I have performed on the stage. I have won awards, but co-hosting it was just like out of the park.
Now, before I ask you more about the co-hosting gig you recently did, the awards. What awards have you won?
As it relates to Stellars?
Yeah.
Or?
No, as it relates to, I mean, I know you won a Stellar, but what other awards have you won?
Dove Awards. I'm Grammy nominated, Billboard Award nominated.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
And you, first of all, you came on the scene at 14, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, let me tell you, this is the reason why this was so hard to take. Bring that picture over. I said, now wait a minute. I know this is not Jekalyn. I mean, she looked like a whole woman. And it was so hard, it's still hard for my mind to wrap around that this is our little Jekalyn Carr. And the way, who designed all these dresses we're looking at?
My stylist was Jay Bolin.
Oh, he's great. And he's so nice.
He's amazing.
Because I saw him reviewing all the outfits for the Stellar Awards. I said, he lying. He's not telling the truth. Some of this stuff is ugly. ugly. Some of this stuff is just ugly as it can be. He said, "Oh, I understand. That's so nice." He was very nice. That's great. But you are absolutely have bloomed into such a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Now, Daddy, how that feel? Daddy. Now,
Right, Daddy.
Daddy, how that feel? I mean, because she's a whole woman now.
Right, yeah. Well, it feels good to see your daughter flourish into, from the child into the woman that she is now and still doing great things. So it feels real good.
Now, you got to be proud.
Yeah, very much so. And just happy to be able to have walked this journey with her and see her develop every aspect of her life.
Man, and one of the things that I absolutely loved about Jekalyn and about your ministry is that it is a family affair.
Mm-hmm.
The whole family is doing it.
Yeah.
And your father's so involved.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to ask him a question because I'm a father too, but did you see your daddy go through changes seeing you grow up?
In the beginning, he did.
What was the hardest thing for him to deal with?
Just watching me grow up.
Or the boys, because now you got a boyfriend. We seen the little boyfriend. Look at it, y'all look so nice.
Thank you.
Look really nice. Daddy, you like him?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. My daughter is 16, my youngest is 14, and I already screened the boys. I have to meet them, meet the family and everything. Because when you have a family business,
Right.
one wrong person in her life can mess everything
That's
up.
right.
So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. What age did you let her start having boyfriends? I mean, 'cause I just need to know. I mean, 'cause
if it was up to me, I probably would have waited to 35. But it wasn't up to me. But she kind of, grew into that space around about 21, 22. She kind of started growing into that space.
so you real saved. Jekalyn is really saved. For you to wait to 21?
Well, it's not me being saved. I've always been cautious of Jekalyn. You know what I'm saying? I have the right to protect me. And I used to preach a sermon that called this, basically saying God can give you discernment that can recognize the enemy from afar off, as opposed to you always being close upon him.
Now, when you start preaching?
I started preaching at 13.
Okay, well then you were really sad, because my 13 years old daughter cannot be nobody's preacher. I don't care how much she speak. If she speaking tongue, prophesy. If she was doing that, not 13. She don't even clean her room. So you need to mentor some of our daughters.
Thank you.
How do you have any plans for anything like that?
Not yet. I've actually been asked about it many times. My thing is I want to put my all into something.
Okay.
And by me having a lot on my plate, I don't want to be here all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do it effectively. I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But the next generation, though, they are missing so much.
They DM me a lot. A lot of them comment and all of that. They have questions, and I'm very open to, answering their questions and all of that. But actually having a program, that's something I don't have
Because
yet.
you're saved, you are a preacher, you're female, you're beautiful, you dress. You see what she had on? You showing a little something. You all of that, and you're grounded.
Thank you so much.
You are phenomenal, and I don't know if you know that enough. Because you act like you ain't. Let me have a little piece of that voice. I would do like this, say Tremaine Hawkins do. She walk around with her neck covered up. And I'm like, how are you? How are you? I'll be a Devo show. No.
I cannot.
Okay, now speaking of that, being that you got into ministry, music ministry, when it come to relationship, was it hard for you to be like, okay, I'm about to show my industry that I am grown Jekalyn by the way I dress, because you used to look like a little missionary.
Oh, really?
You know the clothes you used to wear? I don't know who was dressing you. It was so ugly.
I'm not going to play with you
I know somebody over 80 is dressing. I said, what's she dressing? And now you come up with these. I mean, it's still hard for me. I don't know because of my daddy. It's just hard. Like, this is little Jekalyn, and she's a grown woman. How hard was it for you to show up fully as 24-year-old Jekalyn with a boyfriend?
It wasn't hard because for me, I've never lived for anybody else as it relates to looking for validation, people comments, how they feel. I live for Jekalyn. I follow the steps that God has set before me, and everybody else just have to jump on the bandwagon.
Where you get that from? I mean, this is what I keep saying. You're phenomenal.
Thank you.
24 years old, and you're talking about loving yourself and living for yourself. It gotta be mama.
Yeah, mom, dad, I've had a very strong foundation, and that was one thing they always taught me before the world knew who Jekalyn was. Confidence, and you not feeling like you have to heed to everything everybody says. At the end of the day, we all go through, we all have those stages where we be like, well, what now? We look back and be like, now, you know what? But if that's where God had you then that's what it was, But as long as you're confident in it and he told you to do it, that's all that matters.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, your greatest hits of all. First of all, tell us what are your biggest songs? What are your biggest songs in gospel?
My biggest song yet is probably You're Bigger. That was the one that crossed me over internationally as well. Wow. Yeah, You're Bigger, You Will Win. Greater Is Coming was my first breakout single. Yeah. It's Yours. Yeah.
And the ones
Jehovah Jireh.
Yeah, and the ones at the top of the charts now is
Jehovah Jireh.
Right. Now, when it comes to choosing the songs, now, did any of those songs you wrote?
Yeah. Jehovah Jireh, I wrote that one. And then the other ones that I just called out, my dad wrote that one.
Wait a minute. Wait. Your father wrote these songs?
Yep.
Okay, so the song got 200%, and then the publishing 200%, and then writer quick. What did they drive by there? Bentley. Y'all doing real good. Cause everybody be at the top of the charts, except for the Mans, Tamala Mans, and a few other. So y'all are your own.
Yep.
Wow.
Everything is in house. Our writing, our publishing, all of that.
Jekalyn, that is good.
Thank you.
Daddy, you are a smart man. Okay, so when it comes to singing and performing those songs when you're on stage, do you ever get nervous? Because you never seem nervous to me. Are you ever nervous?
I can probably count on one hand how many times I've ever been nervous. For the most part, I'm not nervous. Wow. Yeah.
Is that because you done prayed in the spirit so hard or fasted and prayed?
I don't know. The stage has always been like my second home. So, when I get up there, I get in that zone and I just do what I do.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it's great to me. I want you to know that for fathers like myself, it really gives me a look at the possibilities of the next generation. I'm 43 years old, and I don't see a lot of people your age, whether in the church or not, who are that savvy in business, that clear on who they are, and the talent, because your vocal talent, we can sit you beside people that have been in the industry for 30 or 40 years, and you're great at what you do. Now, has the industry, though, because you were young, has the industry ever attempted to take advantage of you? Now, your father been there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He wasn't going from the beginning. He's always been very protective of, and it has some to do with who I am, but moreover, I'm his daughter. And so that's something, that balance that has always been there. Whether she was Jekalyn Carr or not, you ain't getting over on my daughter. That was, just the type of mentality that he has.
So did your father play a part in the level of holiness? I know you ain't perfect, but if young folk like to have sex, we don't have any stories of Jekalyn Carr and fornication, and you just done it so right. How did you deal with being a human, a female, growing up with normal, natural feelings? But daddy, I know it's hard to talk about your dad sitting right now.
Oh my goodness, no, not at all. Accountability partners. I think what people got to understand, like you said, nobody is perfect, and I don't carry that any day. But the thing is, when you have people in your corner that love you enough to correct you when you're wrong, and celebrate you when you're right, that's what's going to help you go a long way. I think sometimes we got to realize is that it's more to you just being able to sing, more to you just being able to operate in your gift. But when you have people in your corner that will push you into your destiny by telling you the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Giving giving you the right advice, it gives you longevity, you know? So
I think that's what a lot of people are missing. I didn't have that. My parents are here upstairs in the guest room, actually. But it wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
You know, it was, what are you doing? This is what I want you to do. You're doing this over here. You're stupid. So having that support system, seeing now and sitting here talking to you, that has a lot to do with the reason why you're so grounded, so successful, and so sure of who you are. You had a lot of affirmation from your father.
Yeah.
Most black men, black youth do not have that kind of confirmation and affirmation from their father. A lot of fathers are absent. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I was wondering, what is the secret sauce of all of the outfits you had on at Stella Awards? Which outfit was the best? That you like the best now?
I would probably say, of course, I like the red carpet look, but my most, well, you talking about my outfit or in?
No, your outfit. We can get to the rest of them.
Okay. It's those three. Is that one right there, the multicolor one. They didn't show a full view of that one on the award show, but that was one of my favorites. And that one right there. Yeah.
With the one sleeve
just
missing.
Different, yeah.
The red was really good. That catches all men eye. When a lady in red, if they over 40, a lady in red is going to catch our eye. Now let's talk about some of the outfits of some of the rest of the people that was there. Now, anything that Larry Reid may say right now has nothing to do with Jekalyn Carr. Okay, let's look at this outfit now. I love this woman.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my
She's
God,
amazing.
I love Yolanda Adams. Yolanda Adams and her daughter. What you think about the outfit?
I love her. I love, every time I see her, she's just an inspiration. Every time, she's beautiful. Her daughter, what they have on, they're just gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was spot on. And she's a tall lady.
At this point, she's a model.
Man.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful one. I'm going to interview her. And I don't know how I'm going to keep all my lusting. I'm going to be toe up in this chair. All right, go to the next picture. Now, this was great. I was just saying, you go first, then I go.
Oh, Ty, come on now.
That suit, I saw him walking in it.
Yes.
That is the color blocking. That is never going to go out. Now, who this right here? Bring this over.
This Mali music.
Mali.
Yeah, he looked great as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
you like that too?
Yeah.
I think
I love anything with color, just about.
Yeah, I think I like that one too.
And then I love to, because a lot of times you hear you're used to the women showing forth their fashion, but when men step on the scene, it's
You're like,
really
here's
good.
the black and white Sunday morning, black and white. What you think about this?
Vashawn can dress. He
Hell
can really.
no. That ain't right. What is you doing? That is like Hezekiah Walker. Christ did it all.
I just want to say,
marching in.
Vashawn, I like your outfit. I love you.
We love you, Vashawn, but not what you got on. That was too simple for Vashawn Mitchell.
I mean, but you got to think that people are coming back out, you know, and it was the first Stella. It was the first Stella Awards that was back in person. People, you know, getting back used to dressing up. Because I think so. Had I not been hosted, I wouldn't tell you that I would be all.
But you look good today. Ain't nobody dress you. You dress yourself, right?
I did.
That's what the problem is. These folks ain't got the business dressing themselves. You can dress yourself. They can't. Vashawn did not seek any advice from nobody. He was put on Sunday morning black and white. 1989. Christ did it all. Hezekiah walking in. Oh Lord, we praise you.
Play.
That was wrong, but we love you, Vashawn. All right, bring over. Now listen here. Well, we gotta be careful because this is royalty. Now, what you think about these outfits?
Listen, let me tell you something. I just want you to say, everybody you call out, I loved everybody. I'm so serious.
Which one would you have worn of the four ladies? These are the queens now.
I would have probably, based off of my style, it would either be Miss Dorinda or Miss Karen.
Yeah,
I probably would wear something like
Who
that.
is this over here? Oh, bring this over. Who is this here?
That is Anthony.
Oh,
he looked really good as well.
You know what made this whole outfit absolutely correct? Because the men don't always get it right. Is this line on the left side, that elongate.
I thought it was different.
That is terrible.
And especially seeing it when he was on stage.
Yeah.
Those colors, it popped out.
Really nice. All right, let's get back to Jekalyn. Jekalyn, you know, this is the reason why you're so good at what you do. You aren't a one-trick pony. You can sing, we have never, well, we have sat down and ate one time, but we've never sat down and done a show. And you are quick-witted, you're smart, you're funny. Your daddy done such a good job. I don't know, y'all got to help me with my cheering. Your daddy did such a good job. My children need some help. Oh my Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, now what is on the horizon? Because you're in radio. You have dang nothing else to win in gospel except for Grammy, because you said you were nominated. So I'm pretty sure that's on your list. What do you want to do next?
Well, I am, of course, I will continue ministry, but I'm also tapping into the business side of Jekalyn. I just launched my beauty company, which is Jekalyn Beauty, and the first product that I released was my fragrance, Jekalyn for her and Jekalyn for him. Within the first week, Jekalyn for her sold out. And I think we only have just a few left for Jekalyn for him. But just to hear the responses and all of that, it was just amazing. It's something that I had actually been working on before the pandemic. And in 2019, my team was going full force into working on it. Then the pandemic hit. A lot of changes happened with the companies I was working with my packaging and all of that. But during the pandemic, we were consistent. We were determined. We was like, listen, we either gonna put it out or we're not. And I'm just happy to know that we did it successfully. People are loving it, and
So
there's
where
more
can
to
they buy
come.
it? Where can I buy it?
My website, jekalynbeauty.com.
Okay.
You can pick it up there. We have no more Jekalyn for her. You guys wipe that out, but it's coming back soon. And there's actually a waiting list right now. And then Jekalyn for him, we only have a few of those left. So you can log on to jekalynbeauty.com.
You're seeing it at the bottom. It's right up under her name right now on your screen. So go to it and go ahead and make the order. Even if she says she don't have no more, go ahead and get your order in so that they can go ahead and fulfill it. They're able to get more product. Now, before you go, I'm always interested in asking artists this question. Who is your favorite gospel female artist, and who is your favorite gospel male artist?
That's hard. I love the legends, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of their longevity.
Okay.
I love people like CeCe Winans, Yolanda Adams, and Shirley Caesar, and it really inspires me to look at their videos from back then and see how they're still going strong now. It's amazing. Male is the same thing. I love the Kurt Carr. I love Donald Lawrence.
Yeah.
I would say today's vocalists. Two of my top favorite is not today's vocalists, but you know what I mean. Is Pastor Jason Nelson and Brian Courtney Wilson.
Brian's voice is butter.
Yes.
Straight butter. And then and so is Jason, and the way that he moves it effortlessly. His mouth be like this.
Yes.
And
I be like, are you even
10
singing?
runs.
Yes.
Same mouth ain't moved. He done did like 10 runs inside.
Yes.
I'm like, how in the world is he able to do that? And that just is really amazing to me. And that explains why when we hear you singing and talking, it sounds like it's coming from a seasoned, older lady. You sound very seasoned because you look to the legends, and you look to when it comes to preaching ministry, because you can preach. You can.
Thank you.
What female inspires your preaching?
I don't really have a favorite. I just love good preaching. I love sound, wisdom, revelation. Anybody that operates in the supernatural realm of God. I love great preaching, great teaching.
Now, I'm going to ask you this. I keep trying to end the interview, but I'm just naturally curious. Yes. I know y'all got to go. Do you want to act?
Of course. I've actually done a little bit, and that's something that I will venture off into as well. I mean, in the right time, it's going to happen. You
got it, because I was sitting there looking, I said, that girl need to be on somebody's camera acting.
Thank you.
I can really see that happening for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to Jekalyn Carr's IG. I want you to follow her. I want you to go to jekalynbeauty.com and get the his and the for her and support this artist. And make sure you call your local radio stations and ask them, I want to hear Jekalyn Carr's Jehovah Jireh. So that it can make sure it stay at the top of the charts. Stream it, They can download it now?
Yep.
Stream and download it right now. And you will get listen, this is a vocalist. She can sing. Anytime you can grab, they were tossing them, I'm watching them toss. And I said, this 24-year-old is killing the game. I want you to make sure that you request Jehovah Jireh. Go to JakalynBeauty.com, get the his and the her. Go ahead and make your order today. And I want you to do one last thing, which is to pray for her as she is doing what she is doing. Now, Jekalyn, before you go, I want you to sing one line.
Okay.
Either of Jehovah Jireh or one of your hits that you have so that these people can hear who you are.
Okay. God, I feel you now, preparing me for my next move. My faith is being tested, but I know you will, you shall, you gotta come through. Just like you did, Abraham, Lord. God, I need you to show me a sign. So today I challenge heaven, 'cause I feel in the spirit, it's manifestation time.
It's manifestation time. Good God, when you see I got to chill. God. I'm going to let y'all go. Or I might speak in my shondo. I feel so. All right, we love you. Hit like, hit share. Thank you so much, Patreon. If you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. We have so many things that are going to be coming up, so many great things that is happening. And thank you so much for your donations every time I come live. If you're watching right now, you say, I want to donate. I love what is happening over here. Then you go right now to $MBN Network on Cash App, the @ symbol, MB. Look, my daughter that came in here. Look, she said, oh my God. The @ symbol, MBN Network on Venmo. Or you can go to LarryLive.com and click donate. And that there is the PayPal way that you can transact, or text the word give to 404 800-4530. I always mess up that number. I can't never remember that number. It is manifestation time. That was Jehovah Jireh, right?
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. I just can't take it. Let me let y'all go. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Oh, my Lord.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222, and get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon today by logging on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
Introducing Larry D. Reid.